This is Mystic Oracle Mary, and welcome to my live. And without further ado, I'm going to open up with a mantra, okay? Asatoma Sadhamaya Dhammasoma Jyotirgamaya Rityurman Ritangamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. I hope you all are doing well, and welcome to my live. I am Mystic Oracle Mary, and in this live we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing 10 oracle readings for all men and women of all ages. And it's going to be an update on your all money, love, and career, okay? Especially your romantic life, all right? So there'll be timestamps down below in the description box and comment area when this live is done, okay? So in these 10 readings, there's also going to be a bonus reading at the end. So the first oracle reading is going to be for singles, then couples, then people who are employed, people who are unemployed, people who are self-employed, males, females, people in their 20s and 30s, okay? So if you haven't already, hit the like button, all right? And if you want to say hi in the chat, let me know right now. Shuffle the deck a couple of times before we get started. Also see about this live. Anybody gets the alert too, because sometimes it's been wonky about people getting their notifications. Hi there. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Hi. Hi, if you just joined my live, don't forget to hit the like button. I'll be doing readings for your money, career, and love life, okay, including yourself, all right, in this live. So if you join my live, please hit the like button, please and thank you. There's 13 people in here. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. All right, let's get started with singles first, okay? And ask the question for singles, what is their update in their money, career, self, and romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way. Heart's desire. So it seems to me here in your money, singles, how you want to be proactive here and understanding more of your desires here in money. So it's not stressing you out anymore, because I feel as though when you get over this hurdle of what your true heart's desire is, you're going to focus on that instead of worrying so much about your money, okay? Because money will come and go, but if you're not enjoying the journey and being stable through it, it's going to be very hard for you to get through anything. So you're going to have a push and pull effect is what's getting channeled in regards to your money until you understand your heart's, okay? Overall. Now, an update about your career, singles, is you're needing to still stay committed to your path. because it's getting you to your destined fulfillment, okay? So don't give up on your career, okay, singles? Because more improvements are going to come. And that's a promise, okay? Now, in regards to your self, you're going to have here improvements when you spend that time and space to embrace more tranquility. So that way you're emotionally stable, feeling secure, and more serenity blossoms in your life, a peace of mind, that balance, okay? So there's your update about yourself. Now about your romantic life. You got embrace courage. Clarify, embrace courage with one card. All right, singles. Now this may not be for everybody, but this is what's coming out for singles romantic life, okay? Here's your update. So once you embrace courage, it'll help you open up to new experiences and answers to unfold in your journey, okay? Because I feel as though what you need to embrace courage about is a reconciliation. And you'll just know if you're like, yep, I've been wanting that reconciliation with somebody because it's what I feel and what I want to do. And if you are literally saying, no, hell no, I want to still be single, then there's your answer too, okay? There's nothing wrong with choosing yes or no to a reconciliation. It's what you feel if that's your heart's desire, okay, singles? So there's your update, your needing embrace and courage of what it is your answer truly is, all right? Because it'll help you free yourself and take back control of your life, right? So here's some messages moving forward, okay, singles? It's time to lift the veil of confusion and illusion, okay? Seek truth within inside you about love and career and be authentic with it, okay? And stick with it. So how do you lift that veil of confusion and illusion? You spend time and space with yourself doing a spiritual process of whatever meditation that you feel secure in doing, all right? That's as simple as it can be. What makes it complex? If you invest in an emotional upheaval or a mental prison. And I'm sure you guys are like, hell no. Okay? So invest in yourself. It'll be worth it as you move forward. Now, a gift that's coming your way. Okay, singles, you're getting a gift of welcoming uncertainty as an opportunity of growth and being okay with not knowing, okay? Because this is getting you to focus on yourself first, okay? Because when you're good, everything's good around you. If you know that, okay, singles? And after this gift that's coming to you now, you'll be moving into investing more into your roots of success, securing more of a solid foundation in your life and fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead, not a survival mode kind of journey, which is a huge, awesome victory for you singles, okay? So that's your reading. I really hope it helps. Hey singles, you're always welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, okay? Now let's move forward to the next reading, and that's for couples. Okay, so share this live with your mama, your friends, your family on your social media platforms, okay? Because we're trying to reach everybody and their mama, okay? So you can do that right now, is share this out. Let's do a couple of shuffles and then we'll get started with couples next, okay? Just join my live. Hit that like button, please. right, couples, let's ask the question for you. For couples, what is their update to their money, career, self, romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way now? All right, couples, when it comes down to your money, you just need to stay in the flow of things. That's your update, okay? So that way you're not overspending, but you're going with the flow of things. So that way there's more opportunities here and how you can invest your money, save it, and any lessons that unfold here. What's getting channeled in? No procrastination, please. And when it comes down to your money, make sure you're paying your bills on time so you feel more secure, okay? And whatever's left over, save it, okay? You'll understand why later is what I'm getting. So stay with the flow of it. Now, in regards to your career, couples, you're needing to take that one last move to make sure you're getting things done here in career. Don't let things pile up is what's getting channeled in, okay, couples, in regards to your career. So that way you keep on going and you'll see what you have accomplished, okay? So don't give up. There's your update about your career. Now, here's an update on what's going on with you. You're going to be getting more improvements as you forgive yourself and others, so that way you experience more grace, but healing any kind of wounds with you and others, okay? Because no one can ever be perfect in this world, okay? That's something we were conditioned with, and that was bullshit. So now you're understanding this because we all had to understand it, so you're not getting caught up in that conditioning anymore, okay? Because when you forgive, you have a new start with inside you, couples, okay? Not for anybody else. That's a gift for you, okay? More improvements come when you do that. Especially more emotional stability, okay? So here's an update on what's going on in your love life. You got labyrinth of choices, okay, couples? So clarify labyrinth of choices with one card. All right, so you're gonna have many choices in regards to your couple situation, okay, couples? So you need to choose what makes you feel correct, because I feel as though if you give this relationship a chance between you and your partner, things will be mended, and you'll understand them more when you sit down. Forgive yourself and them and the situation, because it's not as bad as what you think. And if you truly love them, like I've told my brother from another mother, if they've done you wrong in any kind of way and you're still wanting a new start with them, you need to forgive them. And that's if they cheated on you, lied to you. Do you understand? If they're willing to do what it takes to make sure that this relationship works, then start doing the counseling if necessary, the steps of healing with them. But whatever you choose will be correct. And I feel as though you're going to give this relationship a shot again. Okay, couples? All right, so here is your messages moving forward. Okay, couples? Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life, okay? Because whatever magic is going to unfold as you move forward is going to create miracles, okay, that you didn't see before, okay? And now your lens is, your perception is becoming more crystal clear, okay? There's your messages going forward. Now, couples, here's the gift that's coming your way. You're going to get a gift of stability. being more grounded in your life and what nurtures your being, having more of a stable base, a home base, okay, couples, especially so you can foster more here in your loving career. All right, not a bad gift that's coming your way now. After this gift, you're going to be able to network with others more in your career, cultivating more relationships in that networking. I get on and or offline in order to strategize more of a path to success. Okay, not a bad outcome. Okay, couples, good things are coming. So chin up is what's getting channeled in, okay, couples? Now that you're reading, couples, I really hope it helps. So don't forget to hit the like button, all right? And subscribe if you haven't already, all right? And I'll see you later. You're always welcome, okay? Now let's move on to people who are employed. If you just joined my live, hit that like button. Do 2 shuffles before we get started. All right, for people who are employed, we're going to look into your money, romantic life, all that good stuff, okay? So for people who are employed, what is their update in their money, career, self, and romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way? All right, people who are employed. Here's an update about your money. More opportunities are coming for your in regards to your money, so you're just need to explore more and how you can embrace more potential here for money growth. So side gigs, surveying. If you don't like to do things online, look into a second job, even if it's part-time, is what I'm getting for your potential for more money, okay? You just need to ask yourself if you're open-minded for this, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to come your way, because now it's your time for more money growth, okay? There's your update about your money. Now here's an update about your career, okay? People who are employed. You need to see clearly here in regards to what you want in your career, because I feel as though this may be a stepping stone to what you really want to do in regards to your career, whether it's expand your horizons more about your education, or literally a stepping stone to something completely different that makes you happy. You'll know because you'll see it clearly, you'll feel it, okay? That this is what you've been sitting on and now you need to take action to do it, okay? And you'll have the practical steps here to guide you to your next growth here you want here in your career, okay? So there's your updates, people who are employed. Now, when it comes down to yourself, okay, here's your updates. You're just needing to take a pause in your journey to appreciate how far you come and where you're about to be headed. Because emotional stability is what you need to foster more of, so that way you're prepared for what lies ahead. And it's going to be really great things. So you're going to get an upgrade here once you stop and do that reflection moment for yourself, okay? People who are employed, you can even pick a meditation that's right for you. You'll just know because you'll feel it, okay? Now, in regards to your romantic life, people who are employed, you need to trust yourself more, and you are going to let your intuition be the compass that leads you through any kind of murkiness in your romantic life. So we're going to clarify what that is. Clarify, trust yourself. People who are employed and wanting to know if they should get to know their love interests. Okay, yeah. So just trust yourself. Because as you reveal yourself to your love interests or your partner more, you'll just know if you're a couple or single, okay, employed people. Just take it one step at a time. Because with them, your bond is going to deepen, okay, as you get to know them. So trust yourself, please and thank you. So you're able to be in the here and now and not be in your head about it, all right? Now, here's your messages moving forward, okay, people who are employed. Stay committed to your path, okay, because there's going to be a promise to bring you closer to your destined fulfillment, okay? So don't give up. Promise yourself that. Don't give up. Now, here's the gift that's coming your way, people who are employed. I mean now. You're going to have a gift of embracing challenges as opportunity for growth, knowing that your dedication will lead you towards more discoveries, okay? So you're getting the gift of making more of an effort because it's going to be worth it, okay? After this gift that's coming to you now, you're going to spend that time and space uncovering any kind of secrets with inside you doing a meditation. That's if you choose to do it through that spiritual process, okay? Because more secrets are going to come to the surface, not just that, but more of that wisdom within inside you, all right? So it's not a bad outcome. You're uncovering more emotional stability is what I'm getting, okay? And removing those blockages, okay? Very cool. So that's your reading, people who are employed. Don't forget to hit the like button, all right? Always welcome. All right, we're going to move on to the next oracle reading, and that is for people who are unemployed. And through some 3 shuffles, okay? If you just joined my live, hit that like button, please. All right. For people who are unemployed, this is your reading. Don't want to forget about you guys and gals, okay? So for unemployed people, what is their updates in their money, career, self, romantic life whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way? All right. Unemployed people. When it regards to your money, here's your update. You just need to stay in the flow. Make sure you're not overspending, okay? Only spending on the things you need to get employed and your bills. And remain open to opportunities, okay? Because there's going to be opportunities where you're going to get help, or people are going to navigate you to places where you can, what's getting channeled in, gifts of money, okay? So you just need to be open-minded in regards to that. So heads up with that. That's your update to your money. Now to your career, you just need to know that it takes one last step, okay, in regards to you getting that job, all right? because you're going to see how far you've come and where you soon will, what you're soon going to accomplish here in your career, so you can get employed again. All right? So don't give up. Now, here's an update about yourself, unemployed people. You're going to be making plans, charting your course with intention, because you're going to understand the future is what you design and how you navigate it. Okay? So that's optimism there. Hold on to that. That gives you emotional stability. It's not stupidity. Okay? Now, an update to your romantic life, unemployed people. You got to ignite ambition. Very cool. We're going to clarify this. Clarify, ignite ambition. Ooh, retreat. All right, so I feel like I'm talking to couples and singles with this one, unemployed people. First, with couples. In regards to your update, unemployed couple people, your message is first. You're going to have more drive and passion here in order to be open to reveal more to your partner. And you're going to spend that time and space with your partner and retreat and talk to them about more of your desires in life, but also with them. Now, unemployed people that are single, I feel you're going to spend time and space with yourself, taking good care of yourself, and being patient for true love to come to you. But it's not like you're going to just sit around doing nothing. You're going to be fostering more of your desires in pursuit of, in regards to your being employed again, and what you love instead of what you're like fast food and stuff. Not a lot of people like fast food, totally understand. Okay? So it's not a bad update for couples and single unemployed people. Okay? So heads up with that. Now, here's your messages moving forward, unemployed people. Ask yourself if you're ready to create a new identity and not foster the old identity anymore, because you're coming into a new beginning, okay? So embrace change and rediscover yourself and craft a narrative aligned to your true essence as you move forward, okay? Break free from the old is what's getting channeled in as you move forward, because it doesn't have to define who you are, all right? So here's the gift that's coming to you now, unemployed people. You're going to have the gift of clarity in order to soar through any kind of obstacles with this clarity, finding solutions and more expansion in your life, where you're going from survival mode to thriving, where it feels limitlessness, okay? Not a bad gift that's coming to you now. This is going to foster you mastering any kind of obstacles coming your way, where you're going to be ascending more and having more self realization, guiding yourself as you keep on mastering more in your life. Okay, so more ascension coming your way, unemployed people. So don't give up. So that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, and you're always welcome, people who are unemployed, huge victory coming your way, okay? So that's your reading. Now let's move forward to self-employed people. Nice. Do 2 shuffles before we start, okay? How you guys like the new scenery? We're downstairs in my living room. And so me and my daughter did some different artwork. Look, got a middle where it's different kind of sugar skull artwork. My daughter did this one. And I did this one all the way over here. Maybe I'll show a little bit later on after this live is done. One more shuffle. But I keep my living room very comfortable. And so is my daughter, because I have her put a touch in on it. All right. All right, people who are self-employed, we're going to do an oracle reading for you. Okay, cheers, everyone. Clink. All right, self-employed people. For self-employed people, what is their update in their money, career, self, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way? All right, self-employed people, here's an update about your money. There's going to be more opportunities here to foster more money, self-employed people. So you're just needing to ask yourself if you're ready to open those new opportunities. I feel as though it's networking with others and other investments that are going to come in. Just make sure you don't fall for any kind of scams in your email, okay? Because there's going to be more boundless potential to make more money, okay, self-employed people? There's your update. Now, here's an update about your career, self-employed people. There's going to be more growth in your career. Things are going to get better because you're going to be changing your perception about your career, where it's not a destination to welcome in improvements in your career, but it's these improvements are going to happen one step at a time. So you need to know that things are going to get better. Not bad. So self-employed people, here's an update about yourself. You're going to get an upgrade here in trusting yourself more and letting your intuition guide you through any kind of murkiness in your life. Yippee! Huge victory. Now about your romantic life. Woo! Fulfilled promise. Let's see what this is about, self-employed people. Clarify fulfilled promise. All right. Self-employed people, whether you're a couple or single, there's going to be a fulfilled promise of you staying more committed here in your romantic life, whether you're a couple or single, towards either a love interest, or if you're already in a couple situation, because you're going to still give this situation you're in a chance and working on your partnership with that love interest or that long-term relationship you're already in. So it looks very great. I don't see a breakup at all, and I don't see you and your love interest disconnecting. You guys are making a promise to each other that things are going to come together, okay? And especially if you're wanting to know them more and attracting them more towards you, okay? So, self-employed people, here is your messages moving forward. Have those quiet moments, okay, where you can find clarity and you can hear your soul whisper, okay? Because this clears out of what you need to know about whatever situation does stress you out, okay? Those are your messages moving forward, self-employed people. Now here's the gift that's coming your way now. You're going to have the gift of cutting through obstacles, self-employed people, and carving a path towards your dreams. Yippee! Awesome gift. After this gift that's coming to you now, self-employed people, it's going to help you give up control, release any grip to any outcomes, embracing the present moment with wisdom. Yippee! Another victory for self-employed people. Hooray! So, self-employed people, that's your reading. I really hope it helps. Okay. Hit that like button. Come back anytime. Okay. We'll see you soon. Now let's move on to males. Yeah, we're going to do a male reading about your money, career, self, romantic life. Okay, males? Men. And let's do 2 shuffles before we start, okay? Males. All right, males, let's do your reading, okay? For males, what is their update in their money, career, self, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way now? All right, males, when it comes down to your money, whoever you're involved with your money, okay, you're going to be realistic about how you're going to spend your money, who's going to be messing with your money, and making sure everybody that's involved in regards to your money is on the same page, okay? Because you don't want to live in fantasy land in regards to your money. I feel like you're going to be very responsible. Whatever you choose will be correct in regards to your money and how you're going to invest in it, especially if it's about travel, relocation, fun times. Okay, that's what I got for your money update. Now your career update. Things look great because you're not in your head about the past or future possibilities in regards to your career, but you're fostering more your own stability. So you gain more insights on what it is you want to do more here in your career. So I feel like things are stable here with inside you and your career. Very cool. Not a bad update. Now, here's an update about yourself. You're going to be fostering more courage in order to be open and learning more experiences as you move forward. Facing those fears too. Very cool. Not a bad update about yourself. Now about your romantic life. Awesome. You got real promise. So we're going to clarify real promise with 1 card. Past life, relationship. All right, so when it comes down to a connection that is around you, men that are either single or couples, love interests, or your couple situation, you're going to be releasing the chains of the past and dancing more of possibilities of newness in your life, males. I don't feel like you're going to be constrained to the past no more in regards to any past relationship. Well, God channeled in, you're going to be looking forward to a new love, and you're going to have friends and family that are going to help you as long as you, as if it's a choice of whether or not you want to reach out for that support. Just know that it's there for you, okay? Yeah, but no past relationships going to hold you down, males. Yippee! Huge victory for males. That's so awesome. Now, when it comes down to your messages moving forward, males, you're needing just to lift the veil of confusion and illusion, okay? Keep on seeking truth, doing your meditation practice, because that always brings balance and clarity, okay? That way you can navigate through your love and career authentically, okay? Those are your messages moving forward. Now, here's the gift that's coming your way now, males. You're going to have the gift of mastering any kind of obstacle and ascending towards more self-realization. Blockages are going to be removed. And with you mastering obstacles, it's going to be easy for you to climb any kind of situation where you see clearly, okay? Awesome. That's the gift that's coming to you now. Ascension through any kind of obstacles. Now, what's coming after this is you embracing more mystery in life in order to discover more. You just need to know too, what's coming up is secrets are going to be revealed before you, okay? It's not going to mess with your emotions. It's what's getting channeled in is you're going to see an opening to a new possibility, okay? Very cool. So males, that's your reading, okay? Please hit the like button. Now I got to move forward, so you're always welcome, males. I'm going to move forward to the females, all right? 2 shuffles before we start, females. All right, females, you guys are up. Let's ask the question for your oracle reading. For females, what is their update to their money, their career, self, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way now? All right, females, in regards to your money, here's your update. You're needing to put the pieces together in order for you to thrive more here in life. Because when you put those pieces together, you're going to see the bigger picture that is this. You got everything that you need to make you comfortable. Money will always come in and out, but you're needing to upgrade in how you and your mental scape about money is what's getting channeled in, because your perception needs to change from survival to thriving now. And I feel as though you are going to put those pieces together to see the bigger picture. So you're getting an upgrade on your perception here about money, okay, females? Which is great because it's going to help you finally not worry about money anymore, okay? Now, females, here is an update about your career. You're going to spend that time and space to stop and reflect and appreciate more and how hard work that you put into your career and where you're going to be headed here in your career. I get channeled in upward, meaning things are going to send to the next level here in your career, okay? So appreciate yourself and your hard work, okay? Please and thank you. So here's your update about yourself, females. You're going to get an upgrade to have more courage. In order for you to face any kind of fear in your journey. Very cool. Mouth breather. Actually, fire breather, really. All right, so about your romantic life, it's going to be going through a planning phase, females that are single and couples. We're going to see what this is, okay? Clarify planning phase. All right, so females that are singles and couples, you're going to be going through a planning phase in your romantic life. In order to accomplish those romantic goals and bring them into reality. Because you're going to make your bond deep or with your love interest or your romantic partner, okay? You're going to really strategize on how to make that bond deeper. Whether it's new places to venture, to doing things at home in balance, whatever it is, you're going to choose and it's going to be correct, okay? Because you'll know through this if the person you're with is going to be an unrequited love situation, okay? If they're willing to be deep with you, females, they'll show it. And you'll just know if you're in an unrequited love situation, because if you are, I don't see you wasting your time with it. Okay, females that are couples and singles. And it's great because our time is precious, right? Not bad as your update to your romantic life. Now, here is the messages moving forward, okay, females? Let yourself surrender to the flow of life and life's mysterious current. So go with the flow of things. Don't go too fast. Don't put yourself in your head. If you get triggered in any kind of way, take good care of your mental health. Do your self-care regimens and your spiritual practice of meditation, okay? So that way nothing's holding you down and you feel good as you go with the flow of life, okay? And now here is the gift that's coming your way, females. Now, you're going to have a gift of acting with clarity, okay? Focusing on your true intentions, navigating through any kind of decisions with clear insight and purpose. Yippee! Not bad for to have a gift of clarity, right? So here's your outcome. You're going to make sure whoever you're dealing with, females, that they're everyone involved, whatever you're involved in, whether it's career, money, romantic love, well, you're going to make sure everything's talked about and in regards to things being realistic and you guys being on the same page, okay? Because you're fostering that balance in relationship and harmony, okay? You're letting people know, hey, it's okay not to live in fantasy land. We only live in fantasy land is when we want to cultivate a really cool creation and bring it to life. And we go from fantasy to practical steps in order to see, okay, what's realistic here? Can we actually make, a starship do what they do on Star Trek? It takes a lot of steps to do that, or another example of how they brought to life Monopoly. It took some practical steps from fantasy to making it a board game, and look how it's been changed up. So there can be a cultivation of success in a relationship and career as long as you always bring into that realistic stage. And I feel that's what you're going to do, females, because you don't want to be duped. You don't want to be led astray. Awesome. So, females, that's your reading. I really hope it helps. You are always welcome, okay, females, at any time, any space, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button. But for now, gotta move forward, okay, females? Big hugs. Now let's move forward to, let's see, what's next? People who are in their 20s. People that are in your 20s, let's do a reading for you about your money, your career, yourself, and your romantic life, okay? And all that good stuff. So I got to shuffle 2 times and then we'll get started, okay? People who just joined my live, please hit the like button. Come on, cards, we can do it. There we go, there's a good shuffle. All right, let's do an oracle reading for people in their 20s. So for people in their 20s, what is their update in their money, their career, self, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming to them now? All right, people in their 20s, here's an update about your money. It's going through a transformation, but it's not going to be stuck in transformation mode. It's going to rise to, if it was feeling stuck, now it's going to be flourishing, okay? That's what I'm getting. It's going to go through a nice evolution. Very cool. Keep on getting channeled in. No Stucksville for your money, okay? It's because you're going to be doing something different to foster more. All right, so here's an update in your career, people in your 20s. It's going to go in your favor, where things are going to head in a different direction. So you're being guided more towards new opportunities and facing challenges with adaptability. What's getting channeled in, there's going to be a raise if you put your head down and work hard, okay? That's what came in for your update in your career, okay? I also got channeled in, don't get lost in other people's drama here at work. That way you accumulate more, okay? Now, here's an update about yourself, okay? People in your 20s. You're going to be going through change with inside you and your emotions, where it's going to ripple across your whole life. And it's a good kind of change, because this is trying to mold a new life for you where you feel stable and solid, okay? So yeah, your whole life is going to go through a good change in a positive way, okay? People in your 20s, yippee! Now in your romantic life, single and couple people in your 20s, there's something being concealed from you. That way you can face this challenge of what's being concealed from you. So we're going to see what it is. Clips of concealment. Clarify clips of concealment with one card. All right. So what's being concealed from you is that you just need to be optimistic, single and couple, people in your 20s, because what's being concealed is someone that is in your vicinity that you feel very close, that you've known each other in past lives. Okay. This is a person that you're going to feel like, if you don't believe in past life relationships, then it's someone that you already feel like you have a deep bond here. But they're being concealed from you because of you going through a major change in your life. And I feel as though you're just needing to stay optimistic about your romantic life while these big changes happen in other areas of your life, okay? People in your 20s, okay? Focus on optimism. It's going to be your saving grace is what I get channeled in, all right? So it's not a bad update about your romantic life. Once everything stables with inside yourself, your career and your money, that's when this person is going to be revealed to you, okay? Now your message is moving forward. Go on your own, okay? Don't be afraid to be on your own, okay? People who are in their 20s, because you're needing to go through this heavy change. It's not going to be that heavy unless you resist it, you know. But this is an investment into you, okay? This huge transformation that's going to happen, because it's going to help you trust your intuition and embrace individuality, being okay with being on yourself, by yourself, but you know, that whole thing of, if you can't enjoy your own company, you know, what's the point in you being a couple? You're going to make yourself and the person miserable. So you're going to upgrade and being okay with your own company and enjoying it, okay? Because as you move forward, you're going to have more authenticity and courage. These are your messages moving forward, people in your 20s, okay? Go your own way. It'll be worth it and you'll see why, okay? So here is the gift that's coming to you now, people in your 20s. You're going to have the gift of unveiling more secrets within inside you and concealed wisdom, all right? This gift is going to be uncovered if you invest into your spiritual process of meditation, okay? First outside, then inside, okay? As long as it's reasonable conditions outside, meaning it's not too hot and not too cold, okay? Please and thank you. That's the gift that's coming your way. More is going to be revealed as long as you do a meditation practice, okay? Every other day, once a week, then every single day. It's on how you feel that you need to invest more, okay? With inside you. Now your outcome is great, okay? People in your 20s. It's going to create a magic opportunity where you're embracing the unexpected and seizing another transformation, okay? Very cool. So that's your reading, people in your 20s. I really hope it helps. Please hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. You're always welcome, okay? Anytime, any space, okay? You're in. Always watch me on my channel. It's always free, right? So big hugs, people in your 20s. I gotta move on to doing a reading for people in their 30s, okay? So I'll see you later. 2 shuffles for people in their 30s, before we do your oracle reading, okay? Can't believe it's almost going to be Friday. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited still for the weekend, even though it's summer break here. And nice change of pace, you know? All right, people in your 30s, let's do your reading, okay? So people in their 30s, what is their update in their money, career, self, romantic life, whenever they watch this, and a gift that's coming their way now? Thank you. All right, I'll tell you why I'm laughing. All right, people in your 30s, you're going to get an upgrade and welcoming more uncertainty in regards to your money, because you get so freaking stressed out about your money if you have enough and all that, and you're getting an upgrade on your perspective on things as an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing every bit about your money. Yes, you're getting an upgrade here about your money, not getting stressed out anymore, because you're going to be fostering more of your emotional stability, because you have enough, you goofball. Okay, so what's getting channeled in? You just need to be okay with what you're getting, because it pays the bills. You still have some extra. You get what I mean? All right, so here's your update about your career. Improvements that are going to come your way is where you're going to be planning more in your career and using more of your foresight in order to unveil more opportunities, and I get solutions to make more money. But you're not going to act out on this plan just yet. You're going to sit back and even foster balance, not with just your time, but your career and your romantic life. So heads up with that. That's your update. Planning more time with doing other things than just your career. All right, so here's an update about yourself. You're nurturing more of your potential, where you're taking more care for yourself and what your intention is towards yourself. And it's going to grow more of your potential and other areas of your life where you're feeling more stable and solid, and things are growing more within inside you and around you. I feel like you're going slow with yourself, and in return, you're going to be doing that around you, what you want to nurture, like your career, romantic life, and stuff. So that's not a bad outcome to your update, okay? Now your romantic life. You're going to be staying in the flow of things. People in your 30s that are couple and single, we're going to see what this is. Clarify, stay in the flow. Oh, are you going to stay in the flow? You know why? Because you couples and singles, you're trying to see if you want to marry this love interest or this person you're coupled with. Oh, yeah, you're thinking about the wedding stuff and how you want to express it. Oh, I don't think you're going overboard. I think you're going with the flow and really understanding how you feel about marriage with this person, whether they be a love interest or a couple situation you're in. Okay. You're welcoming in the opportunity in a natural way in order to see it unfold. You're going to see in how you want to express your feelings about being totally committal. Not bad, people in your 30s. Nothing bad with that. Feel like you're going to be ready. That's why I smile so big, because I'm so happy for you. All that are watching this reading and resonating with it. All right, so here is the messages moving forward, okay, people in your 30s. Keep your mind open and being willing to learn from this experience, okay? Optimism, balance will get you through anything. It's not saying you're stupid. It's more like you rather invest in the glass half full instead of the glass half empty, okay? For if you need to see it from that point of view, okay? Or you can just see it this, or you want to invest in your misery, or do you want to invest into optimism and balance moving forward? Because I'm sure you're like, hell no with the misery, okay? So those are your messages moving forward, people in your 30s. Now, here's the gift that's coming your way now, people in your 30s. Keep on going steady, okay? Because you're being granted patience and resilience, trusting your inner strength to guide you through any kind of changes, twists and turn along in your journey, okay? Not a bad gift that's coming to you now. Now, your outcome is this. You're going to have a wish granted. This outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it was exactly what you needed, because I feel as though you wanted a situation so bad, but in a way it kind of caused you anxiety, people in your 30s. So this was the in-between that you needed. So that way you learn how to foster more your emotional stability, but it's not like things fell apart in the situation, okay? Not a bad outcome. A wish was granted. So people in your 30s, that's your reading, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. You're always welcome at any time, okay? Coming back here. Now let's move on to the bonus reading. This bonus reading is for any kind of leader, okay? Be a leader in your own life, your tribe, a country, family, friends. Get what I mean? Any kind of leader. Leader in a restaurant. Get a different deck out. Cheers, everyone. Clink. All right. All right, bonus reading is now, okay, for any kind of leader. Please give me one card to help any kind of leader out whenever they watch this. So, my dear leaders, you got the precious and the rare. And what's getting channeled in? This is going to be a simple process. You sit back and relax, and I'll be giving you the spiritual guidance to precious and the rare. Now, if you skip it around, you shut it off, and you pick up where you left off, you're going to be so freaking confused. So make sure it's from start to end, please and thank you, my dear leaders. That's as simple as it can be. What makes it complex is, well, if you don't want to do that, and then you become Confucius. And we know how Confucius end up turning very confused. So, the precious and the rare, my dear leaders. Our faith and our optimism are more meant to make us, I'm going to say this again. Our faith, my dear leaders, and optimism are not meant to make us complacent, but rather to encourage us to believe our action in the world will be a positive and real effect. They are situations where your voice, your courage, and your fearless determination are needed. You, my dear leaders, will make a difference. So cast helplessness and despair aside and find the fighter within you. Fight for which needs defending with all of your heart, and do not yield. So here is your spiritual guidance. Do not give up on yourself or the divine, my dear leaders. You are not overreacting or making things seem more important than they are in truth. When in the face of possible loss, something deep in our soul recoils in horror. It is a sign that something is not right, my dear leaders. It is not a sign that we are too attached or not trusting enough in the divine to figure everything out. It is a sign, my dear leaders, that we must fight to safeguard what would otherwise perish. We are not here to be passive consumers, my dear leaders, for whatever the dominant mainstream consciousness tries to enact in the world. We are here to be the embodiment of loving consciousness, to be the fearless, determined enactors of wisdom. We are here to educate, to inform, to rebel, and to refuse, to speak up, to make waves, and to honor the light, in which a way that we protect and preserve what has real value in this world. Now the body, the earth, and her creatures are not illusions, my dear leaders. Saying that they are not real is not spiritual wisdom, my dear leaders. That is an unholy deception perpetuated by the force that don't want sacred activists derailing their devastating behaviors that place profit above all else. Those of the masses tribe of South America are known as the Jaguar people. Exposure to outside influences and grabs for their land have changed their economy, introduced diseases, and challenged the continuing existence of their culture, my dear leaders. Their innate spiritual right to live as they choose has been violated. Short-sightedness, such as the exploitation of their lands for financial greed, is never part of the divine plan. We know this because the pure of heart recoil in horror and discuss as such events. We must not fall prey to the dark deception that tries to make us accept what is unacceptable by falsely attributing it to the divine. The recoil of the heart lets us know that the divine is not in that situation, my dear leaders, and has not created that situation. It has been created through the operation of darkness in the misuse of human free will. The divine is very much needed to correct and restore that situation before a negative use of free will creates irreversible damage. So we have the power, my dear leaders, to invoke that protective and corrective divine presence through the wise use of our own free will, which involves taking conscious action. Whence praying for courage, inspiration, assistance, and protection, such sacred activism builds self-esteem and boosts our belief in what is possible for wise and courageous people to create together. We become unwilling to be hoodwinked or be made to feel impotent in the face of unjust destruction. Instead, my dear leaders, we rally, we rise, we gain energy, and we become fierce with divine healing energy. Treasuring what is sacred, original, worth preserving in human culture is part of our task as we are aware enough to recognize it. One of the tribal's wisdoms of the Jaguar people is that the best way to contribute is to do what one does best. There will be many who want to stop you, my dear leaders, and yet Black Jaguar is a rare vibrance of the panther species of South America, brings a medicine of fearlessness and a willingness to act, the ability to discover hidden knowledge and unravel secrets. Now, the Jaguar people and the Black Jaguar are rare and endangered, unique treasures upon this earth. Their presence in our consciousness reflects conversation taking place between our soul and the Divine Mother. She knows how to heal any wounds, any illnesses within her realm, my dear leaders. All we need to do is to follow the yearnings of our heart with confidence. And all that we need to know will be in part so that her beautiful will can be brought to bear. And that is the end of the spiritual guidance, my dear leaders. Okay. I really hope it helps you on your journey moving forward and what to fight for and what to not give your energy towards anymore. Okay. What got channeled in, an awakening is going to happen to my dear leaders that are watching this at any point in time, okay? Because this is going to get you to be very much desirable towards whatever it is you want to help the collective moving forward. And you're going to be focused on that. You're not going to let the distractions take over you, okay? because you're going to understand whatever is worth the investment. Not wasting your time on stupid shit. Big hugs. Okay, my dear leaders, that is the bonus reading for you. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. You're always welcome, okay? At any time. Big hugs. So, viewers, we are done with the oracle readings for tonight. But I'm going to do an update on what's going on in my channel so that way you know the new stuff, okay? So I've been changing things up of when I'm going to be doing my lives. So I love being spontaneous with that. We'll try to have more fun in these lives, you know. You let me know by talking more in the live chat to me about what you want to talk about towards the end. Just let me know. Because I love changing things up on my channel. I do community posts on my channel. I post more towards 3 or 5 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for individual non-live videos, so check that out. I usually do 2 or 3 videos a day, but lives I do on Thursdays and Saturdays, okay? So you guys are welcome to the next live Saturday, and that'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? It's already been scheduled. You'll know more if you are subscribed to my channel. I've been getting more into helping people about their relationships, home remedies too. So check it out on my community tab, okay? Anything else you guys need to know? If you guys want to do movie night and all that good stuff, I'll be posting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. 3 different kinds of picks, okay? I also post different kind of music because I reach different kind of people. So it can be rock and roll, it could be classic, it can be so many different ones. My favorite genre is rock and or roll. I love rock and all the genres of music, but that's my number one. Anything else? Things have been going good here at the homestead doing the keto diet. And if you are interested in doing the keto diet, I network with other kind of YouTubers. There's a doctor and 2 other YouTubers that I put in a keto playlist on my channel. So if you want to know more, the doctor is a nutritionist. Very awesome guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's been doing the keto diet and making more people well aware of it, even the cool kind of exercises for it. It is not a hard diet to do because you're pretty much working with very few ingredients in that. So do what you feel is correct in regards to your dieting, because processed food is not working for no one. So choose a diet that's great. I've tried different kinds of diet, from keto to except vegan. I can't do vegan, and I can't do, it's because it's not good for my body type. With me having Hashimoto's disease and an allergy to soy products, yeah, vegan and all that doesn't work. It doesn't mean that it's not icky, because I've tried some really good vegan stuff. It just inflames my whole system. And who wants to deal with that shit? Not me anymore. So it's been going really good with keto diet. I'll be seeing my endocrinologist she wanted to see me in another 3 months. She's not worried about my weight. She's worried more about me making sure I get my insulin A1C down. So that's what we're working towards. Even though I've been doing yoga, meditation, and some exercise, I try not to overdo it because, well, what the autoimmune Hashimoto's disease does to my body, it breaks it down quicker. So we're not about going heavy and hard in regards to exercise. I I live like a healer where I'm not as strenuous like I used to, because I used to go to the gym every other day or every 3 days before I had my daughter. And then my doctor's like, what the hell did you do? You shouldn't have went that hard. And I was like, I didn't know, because now that I know my genetics, the genetic flaws I have, now I'm adjusting accordingly. So I work out like at least once or twice a week, um, maybe once every once in a while, because it just doesn't work on my body. So I'm glad to know that. So I'm able to do more of a healer kind of stance. We're doing more flexibility with yoga, which is awesome. And not being so hard on myself. Now, to people who go to the gym, or what they call you guys, I don't call you guys gym rats, but that's what a lot of people call. Do your thing, be careful. Because you see those horror videos where you're freaking lifting, then all of a sudden your limb goes the other way. Because I used to lift like over 200 pounds with my freaking legs. Yes, my thunder thighs. All right. So here I'm like, I haven't done it in a while. I still have to strengthen my legs again, but I miss doing those. But when I saw that video with when the was it legs are going up and down lifting the weights, because that's what I used to do, and doing over 200, someone's freaking leg just went backwards and all that. I was like, oh God, knee replacements. It's one of those horror movies where you're like, oh, don't want to see that. And you're there peeking through going, oh, still trauma. But anyway, just be careful for those who are working out and stuff, because yes, there is such thing as you overdoing it. And be careful too what kind of supplements you take, because if you do the wrong supplements, things start shrinking. Aggression starts going up. Okay, so don't do something bad for your body. All right, do something good that's nourishing. Okay, because no one's being hard on yourself but you. So don't be hard. Okay, I know I used to when I used to go to the gym and stuff. Now I don't. I love swimming, which, oh, by the way, so excited. Here very soon, once my daughter gets her new bathing suit, because I ordered it, we're going to be going swimming, and I'm so stoked for that. I'm just trying to hit it where there's not a thunderstorm, because thunderstorms have been coming up here in July in Ohio. So if you're in the East Coast, heads up with that if you're not used to that. Anything else? When it comes down to my love life, I'm always open, always optimistic. I'm being divinely guided to be aligned to the person I'm supposed to be with. So there's no impatience here with me. I'm excited because I already know when it's going to happen and how it's going to happen. I'm just patient when it comes in, to be very honest. Do I watch any oracle readers, tarot readers? No. I focus on my job, getting shit done, not wasting my time on any stupid drama stuff. But if it ever comes to my path, I handle it with grace, to be very honest, because I've had different people come to me with their drama and it was very easy for me to help them find a solution and stuff. So I'm very much connected with my community where I'm at. What's great about my where I'm at is we have a little community thing, and it's gotten so much better. No offense to my past apartment managers. I don't know if they watch me in that anymore, but this new one is cultivating more of activities for the kids here, which is great. And it was just the right time at the right moment that she finally came in. She's very communicative, hardworking, um, very great with the kids. I've talked to her. Awesome, very awesome. And yeah, things are working out a lot better with this one. than the last one. And it's always great when it keeps on improving, you know. Anything else? Things are going good with friends and family in my life. I'm very happy and grateful for them. Um, I've been posting more music because me and my daughter is getting more into. She's revealing more of her kind of music, and I'm revealing more of mine. So that way we switch up different genres and stuff. Love doing that. Okay. Discovering more music, but being able to share more. Something I did, gosh, in high school a lot with my other friends. We would always exchange different kinds of music in order to keep each other updated in what we thought is not only connecting with us, but what we thought is popular, you know. Um, I'm looking forward to some new anime and some new movies that are coming out. I'm still looking forward to the new Alien Earth. Um, there's not a whole lot of sci-fi horror movies. This is why I like it. But I also like watching, uh, gosh, a lot of different things, especially comedy. I'm I'm really hoping that Adam Sandler comes out with some really good ones. I'm really hoping he actually comes out with a new Nikki one. You know, Nikki, if you've never seen it, check it out. It's really funny. Adam Sandler's movie. You know, his stuff is always original. And I was looking at a freaking doc on Saturday Night Live and how they let Adam Sandler and his whole little crew go because they didn't meet a certain standard. Then they rehired them. And I was like, man, Adam Sandler really holds himself really well when it comes down to his own originality in that. So I guess anybody who's watching me that wants their own stand-up comedian, um, do their own original stuff, because even Hollywood has criticized his kind of movies and all that. And I don't know why, because he has a huge fan base, but that's what you get, you know. Some people in Hollywood can be jealous nillies. And that's just saying it nicely. Because we know we can always use the A-holes and the B-holes and you get what I mean? But anybody who wants to become a stand-up comedian and you want to go your own way, definitely look into, you know, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley, and all the other originals. Because, you know, you don't see those kind of comedians that stand out all that much. A lot of things are just be who you are without feeling like you have to bend to the will of people being triggered. So there's a lot of people that are triggered about any little thing, and you're never going to please anybody. So please yourself and your creativity, you know, no matter what you're doing in life, even if it is comedy, you know. Um, just like me. All right, here's a huge update on what's going on with me and YouTube. Here's the scoop, okay? So the scoop is YouTube's messing with my algorithm and everybody and their mama's algorithm, okay? Because YouTube, I'm going to let you know this. You're messing with my algorithm. I can't even see what times anymore that people watch me. Not just that, I can't see even age ranges or anything. And this happened when they started messing with the algorithms again. So guess what, YouTube? I'm not giving up, not whatsoever, just so you know. Okay? So just because you're going through financial constraints doesn't mean you should take it out on your creators and the algorithms of your creators. Because best believe everybody's catching on that the algorithms are bullshit. Okay? I'm going to say the truth out loud. It's bullshit. Okay? And it's been bullshit for a very long time. So anybody who's working on their creations online, Don't give up on your channel. Don't give up on your creations, okay? But if you expect to get partnership from YouTube right now, let that expectation go out the window, because they're going through financial constraints, because they're going through heavy lawsuits because of the fact things are going to be changed up with algorithms and how these platforms run, and how they're not going to cheat people out of what they've been creating for a very long time, and that is not only helping people around them with their ideas, but not being cheated out on money too to their creators. So there's been a lot of different lawsuits with Google because they're connected with YouTube. So look into it, okay? Because it's not being, of course, mainstream media about all this stuff. So look into it, especially creators that watch me. Unless you're ready to let out that content of the lawsuits that are going on in social medias, especially with Google that's connected to YouTube. I'm not afraid to be who I am. I'm not getting paid from YouTube at all. And that's okay, because I'm not expecting a partnership from YouTube at all. I'm only wanting to reach the right people that watch me, so that way they can be inspired, transformed, empowered, healed. Those are the ones I'm trying to reach. I'm not trying to reach YouTube because they have unrealistic expectations of what a partnership is to creators. Their partnership is actually very unfair if you really look into it, and their algorithms. So I'm letting everybody know this. So if you want to become a creator, throw the partnership out the window, because right now YouTube is going through financial constraints. And this is why a lot of people are not being signed on to partnership right now. So have fun creating, okay? Don't let that stop you. Make sure you have a side gig to bring in money, and have this nurturing on the side. And just know that whatever you're nurturing, don't give up, especially if it becomes a new idea that no one has. Look into other platforms like X or Switch, or something that will give you the stability that you need. I know people are looking into TikTok too, but know that they come with different rules. So know the rules, and don't give up on your dream, because it's better to chase a dream than an unrealistic money or partnership from a platform that is obviously treating their creators very unfair. So more things are going to come back into light through these different kind of platforms that are doing it to their creators, because eventually creators will rise up and have a voice and speak up for what needs to be changed. And that is going to come more as we move forward in our journey. You're going to see different creators finally speak up. They have been, but yeah, little by little, more and more, it'll come to light, okay? So YouTubers that are tarot readers and oracle readers, invest in what you want to upgrade in your tarot or your oracle, whether it's going into some kind of healing, counseling, more in upgrading any of your channeling. In order to upgrade more of your channeling, meditation is required to relieve and remove any blockages and heal anything, okay? So invest into more of that. Especially grounding meditation is really good, because Earth Mother will upgrade you, and you'll know more of that as you move forward. Now, tarot readers that are going to be willy-nilly trying to get money out of people, those are the ones that are getting filtered out. But if you're that tarot reader and oracle reader that's not all about the money and doing readings and that, and you're going to be investing more into your upgrading yourself for the people around you, yes, you're not going to be filtered out. You are going to be incorporated into what's going on, be more aware. You're not going to be stuck anymore um, in the old narrative that tends to go on in every single month where it's repetitive for a lot. If you're well aware of what's been going on in the tarot community and oracle community, because they go hand in hand, you'll see a lot of people repetitive with heartbreak and all that stuff. It's a very codependent energy of a lot of people that are doing the same old thing and expect something different. Those are the people that are going to get filtered out. The other ones are going to get known for the hard work they do in helping the collective. So I have nothing against tarot readers or oracle readers. I say all these things so that way you know what's about to happen. So you're prepared into investing more in yourself and the tribe and the people around you, you know, the tribe you're in. All right? Because my intention is to see people and invest in people to thrive, not survive. And as far as I feel, is that the tarot community is going to go through a major transformation with it, where you're going to see on one hand tarot readers that are still in survival mode, and other tarot readers are in thriving mode. And you'll see the difference. Because one side is going to want people to grow and have those victories, and the other side is going to keep people dependent and stuck. So tarot readers, choose wisely, because this is your life and the people life around you. Don't keep them stuck and dependent. I mean, dependent on bullshit, okay? Because they deserve to thrive as much as you. They deserve to have their abundance grow as much as you. In fairness, okay? And I'm being fair too. So, that being said, I think we'll end out this live now, okay? Hope you guys have a wonderful journey. You're invited to my next live on, let's see, Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all zodiac sign reading. We're going to be doing updates, I think, about money, career, romantic life for all zodiac signs, okay? Whether you identify it as a zodiac sign or just want your message from your zodiac sign, okay? All right. Let's do the mantra thing, okay? Esito 𝐖ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ Dhammasomajotekamaya Rityarman Ritan Gamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a good rest of your week. But I'll see you. I'll be posting the movie thing on Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time, okay? And here very soon, some videos are going to be released too. But anyway, see you later, okay? Bye for now.